Chew up if you are just joining this series. I drove out to Kentucky to see my mom, and now I'm heading back to Arizona, camping along the way. Today is day 2 of the return trip, and we are heading to Texas. All right, trying a little something different, perched on this end of the cot, and it seems to work out okay. It's definitely a little hunched over, but I can access my countertop and even have service down here. A good world. This is the high end of the 4Runner. The roof goes up a little bit, so just a little bit of headroom. Otherwise, I typically sit on the floor, which gives you lots of room, but it's so cold right now. It gets real cold near the floor. And I had the heating pad on for like the past hour, so it's nice and cozy up here. So I'm gonna try and stay up here. Also, this has been my nightly arrangement. Yeah, the power bank sits here, and then I've got all my charging going on, my phone, my watch. I swapped out the fridge for the blanket last night. So I have been keeping, this basket is, I've been calling it the basket of requirements because what I use it for changes every trip. And this trip, it has been, you know, toothbrush, toothpaste, maybe my cleanser stuff, all the charging cords because of this nightly routine, and, you know, like a cloth. And for oatmeal this time, we're going peanut butter and jelly. So we got a little Justin's peanut butter, and then I found this chia jam that comes in a pouch. And this one's grape, so totally PB&J. See how that's looking. Still trying to figure out how to best visualize the right ratio. Maybe I nailed it. Tastes like peanut butter and jelly. You already had breakfast and you don't like oatmeal. Nice try. That had to be a record pack up and departure. I think from the time we woke up, ate breakfast, got everything together and done in 30-45 minutes. So we're getting a system. It helped that I packed up a lot last night, and I didn't take much out last night. I took out the ammo can kitchen. I put it up as soon as I was done cooking. I had my chair and I had my lantern, and I put those up before bedtime. So easy peasy. All I had to do today was take down the window screens, my porch light, and move the power bank up front so I could charge it. Anyway, it's a little after 7. I'm going to try and visit the actual hot springs area real quick before we get out of town. Fortunately, I don't think the visitor center opens till 9, so no park ranger badge for Gunther. That looks like a hot spring tap. Oh, I guess I could have just parked right in front of it. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not sure how these work. I don't know where that came from. Yeah, I'm gonna assume it would be tempting for people to bathe here. Yeah. It's warm. I might stick it under Gunther. He'd probably like that. Yeah, there was totally like some sponges and a bottle of Dawn dish soap. So I'd say people are probably doing more than gathering some mineral water to drink. I don't blame them. I would bathe in it if I had to. I mean, this is nice and warm. This is bath water warm. Here, sit with that. I'm not entirely sure where I'm going, so I am winging it. But isn't downtown Hot Springs cute? It's called Hebrews. I am deceased. Well, oh my word. Puppy, you gotta get out the door. You gonna go for a walk? Hilarious. Come on, bud. Let's go walk. All jerky. We made it to Bucc-ee's. I was going to do a catch and cook for dinner tonight, basically, but they didn't have the main thing I was looking for, so it's going to be a challenge. Gunther's having lunch. I'm going to have lunch. This was supposed to be lunch in, I don't know, Kentucky or Tennessee, because this is like the coal miner's lunch or the workman's lunch. It's cheap. RC Cola and a moon pie. But believe it or not, it took me 4 or 5 gas stations before I could find a moon pie. I got the original flavor, which is banana. Can't imagine working a hard job like coal mining and this being your sustenance. I'd be hangry at 30 minutes. Moon pie. RC Cola. Not my favorite. Personal fact. My family actually come from West Virginia coal miners, so I feel like genetically I should be enjoying this. I just know that's not going to last, so I'm going to bring these up front for later.
I got divorced. Caesar's last marriage was a roller coaster. When he finally ended things, she literally refused to let him go.
Interesting. Take a right into the property. Let us go this way. There's a couch. That's random. Oh. Okay, that's creepy. I'm still just randomly driving around this property. It just goes on and on. I know, bud. We're trying to find a campsite. This might be our spot because it's the only one that actually looks like a spot. There's a table and a fire pit. It is kind of close to these other structures, which is weird. Alright. We are somewhat set up. Ended up at the first site that I spotted. First impressions. Signage could be better. And I did get a very detailed email about where all the sites are and that sort of thing, but it made no sense to me. Maybe it's just me, visual person. A map would have been much more helpful, because it just says, if you go to the right of this rock cabin, that, and if you go that way, that. I just noticed, I think I can barely see the lake down there. I think I'm seeing blue. Interesting. So apparently this was the old country club, and this is somehow related to it. And then further that way is the old zoo, and we can walk there that way. I was originally planning on doing that in the morning, but it's only 3:30, so we'll do some exploring. Someone over there has wind chimes going, which are very soothing, actually. I don't mind them at all. Also, zero shade. I tried my best to back into this tree, so maybe as the day goes on we might get a little shade, but yeah, very exposed. I did go ahead and put up all the window covers on that side at least. Yeah, it's about 78 degrees right now, and there's also zero cell service here. I was thinking when I was driving through the town of Cisco, I was like, I should stop and get some firewood and some beer, and it was really busy. It's a Saturday and they're having some sort of festival in town, so I just kept going forward, but now I'm really kicking myself. Circling vultures are a little unnerving. Come on, let's go this way. The heyday of this area began in the 1920s with the construction of the Cisco Dam, which would form Lake Cisco and provide water to the growing town. Cabins are everywhere. To support the construction, buildings for headquarters, cottages for foremen with families, a mess hall, and bunkhouses to accommodate 200 workers were also built. Oh yeah, that's super creepy. Dedicated in 1925, the dam was hailed an engineering marvel, the largest concrete structure of its kind. With the creation of the lake, the opportunity arose to also build a massive swimming pool, a country club, and even a zoo. Most of these attractions closed in the 50s, when traffic was rerouted from the dam to a new road that bisected the land. Oh. You must be on the right track. Can you make it? Hi. Come on, big jump. He's like, people. Okay, all right. I got you. Come on.
He's like, I know you can carry me down here.
There you go. Oh, you got stickers in your armpits. Hold on. I'm going to have to be cleaning your hair out tonight. Let's keep going. You think you can do these stairs? Come on, let's go. Oh, yeah. Oh, your butt end went faster than your front end. Oh, wow. Oh, wild. Yeah, these are the enclosures for wild animals. Hello.
That's pretty spoiled.
He is rotten. Alright, there we go. Go, go, go. Be brave. No, we're not going in there. No, Gunther. Come on. Come on. We don't want to go in there. Keep going. Hold on, pal. No, we're not. All right. We'll lose you in there. Take a left. Good job. All right, pal, we're going this way. Come on. We'll go get some water. I wish I had my little folding saw. I don't know if I have the energy for all this. Yep, that's oak. There we go. Jeez. That's enough of that. Better. Oh no. I'm not gonna have skeeters around here. Found the wind chimes. They're hanging from that tree right there in front of that building, which is completely boarded up. Kind of spooky. You're not going to have anything left to lie on. You are something else. There are now a lot of vultures right overhead. What the heck? All right, so let me tell you about dinner, my plan, and where we actually are. Plan was this. Stop at Bucc-ee's, do a catch and cook basically, find some stuff at Bucc-ee's and turn it into a meal. So my idea was I'd get some ramen, some brisket, some egg, you know, maybe coleslaw in it. Could be a thing. Make fancy ramen, right? Got my brisket, got my egg. The one thing, of all the things that Bucc-ee sells, the one thing that they do not sell is ramen. So they sell spaghetti with the sauce in a can, and they sell dry pasta. The grocery section of Bucc-ee's is about as wide as this table. That's it. And everything else is whatever. So plan B is I do have another serving of this thick Bucc-ee. So we're going to do this instead of ramen. I think I have another sauce packet, and we're still going to use the brisket. I didn't want to buy a pound of brisket, so I just bought a sliced brisket sandwich. As for the eggs, I think I'm going to use those for breakfast tomorrow. Rice cakes. I'm going to sub in for ramen. Do not eat that. Let me inspect this brisket sandwich and see how saucy it is. Unsauced, perfect, okay. And just for testing purposes, try it out. Not bad. That is a solid brisket. It's the best gas station brisket I've ever had. So, the sauce. This is a chili garlic sauce. Wiener tax, of course. There you go. Pay the man. If you watched any of my videos before when I'm cooking, it's like I have the menu completely planned, ingredients portioned, prepped, ready to go. This trip has turned into chopped. Like every meal I am just winging it, even though I kind of had a plan when I started out, and it's just gone to hell in a handbasket. So we are just, like I said, absolutely winging it. There is a little bit of sauce on here, but I think it'll mesh well. Again, I'm gonna attempt to add some healthy vegetables. Last time I added this, it was like nothing. I thought it would expand more, but I really wish I had some kimchi. But I wanted to get something that would go with like everything. So kale seemed like a really safe choice, but kimchi could probably go with everything. All right, so all that, and then we need to add a little water since we're not just sloshing down the road. I think that'll be work. Eat. It's basically gotta rehydrate and plump up the rice cakes and heat everything up. So I would expect it not to take more than 5 to 10 minutes.
And to prove it, I pick a fresh plucked one, and this week it's from Katie Holyfield, who wrote that they always feel like they are smarter, kinder, and more understanding after listening. Also, they had a dream that they met me at a bakery and that I helped them pick out the perfect pastry and that we became best friends.
So in the meantime, let's prep dessert, which is going to be another Bucc-ee's specialty, an idea I had, and that is take some of these beaver nuggets and make a Rice Krispie treat. I need to try these. They're pretty good. They remind me of sugar pops. Pretty cold. It's not even kind of warm down there. So it makes me think maybe it's this foil liner that's being difficult. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to clean my kettle before I make coffee tomorrow. Because this is, see how hot that is? It's the foil liner that's the problem. I thought this seemed like such a good idea, but it's not working out for me. Okay, to make Rice Krispie treats, you need butter and marshmallows. See, now it's boiling. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, let's try that. Cut the power, let it marinate for a minute. There we go. Multitasking, always dangerous for me. Oh yeah, those are looking much better. All right, ignore me ever recommending these foil liners because they cause more trouble than anything. And now they're really just plumping up, looking nice. them all together in a one blob. That would be great. And try and make maybe like a popcorn ball. Wow, still pretty warm, by the way. I'm gonna let that cool and we'll see. So I think I'm satisfied with where it is now. Definitely went much faster without that foil bucket in there. Here we are. It's a little soupier than I would like, and that probably has everything to do with how much water I put in it. But looks pretty good. Those rice cakes look nice and plumped up. The brisket looks delicious. Oh yeah, it's gonna hit the spot. Get it fluffy. I'm still pretty full from dinner, but I want to check out this Bucc-ee's crispy, but crispy. I don't know. Oh God, how do I do this without getting really messy? Okay. We might be onto something here. Bucc-ee's, get on this. There you have it, folks. Beaver Nugget Crispy. Stars at night are big and bright. But not as bright as they are in Arizona. Wild. If it weren't for the Berlin app, I would not have identified that as an owl sound. All geared out.